Hey everyone! In the last few videos, I wore a gray, gradient look on my eyes, and a lot of people requested a tutorial for it, so I'm going to show you guys how easy it is today. And I'm going to list all the products in the description box below, and if you guys have any questions about them, let me know. So I just wanted to add before we get into the tutorial that one of my favorite colors to pair with gray, if I'm wearing a gray shirt, I'll do this with my makeup, or if I'm wearing gray eyes like I am today, I'll do this with my cheeks and my lips, is I love to pair pink with gray. I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. So since I have gray tones on my eyes, the colors that I have on my lips are pinks, and the colors that I have on my cheeks are pinks also. So for cheeks, I'm wearing NYX Blush in Pinky, which it's very pink, but it doesn't come out quite this pink on my skin. And over that, I have CoverGirl True Plum. That's what's giving a little bit of sheen. And on my lips, I have, I think, Rimmel Nude Liner. Just any nude liner will do. Oh, the Victoria's Secret Nude, which you can just use the nude one. And then over that, I have NYX Beige, which is not a beige lip gloss at all. It's actually a pink color. So just wanted to add that little tidbit that I like pink and gray. I think they look beautiful together. But anyway, let's get into the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoy, and I will see you soon. Bye. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Naked palette, and I'm going to use Buck to put a little contour color into my crease. I just want to make sure I show Buck. And I'm using an Everyday Minerals blending brush, and this doesn't have to be precise. Most of it's going to be covered up anyway. The reason that I put a little bit of the contour color before I even get started, because it can get tricky with darker colors or silvers or grays that are not as warm. So if you just put a warm color into the crease or the contour of your eye, then you don't have to worry about it looking weird. Sometimes cool colors can look funny or strange, and you easily offset that by just using a warm color in the crease. And then all over, just using my finger, I'm gonna put on Fiorenni's Dame Paladines, I think it's called. I'll put the name in the description box below, but it's a silvery, it's not shimmery, but it has a high sheen, and I'm just gonna apply it all over the lid and just the lid area. And essentially the concept of this video is literally a gradient. So Dame Paladines goes all over, and then I'm gonna do a silver on the outside and then a black glittery shadow on the very outer corner. So after that, I'm gonna take same blending brush that I used for Buck, and then I'm gonna apply Gunmetal, which is this silver color out of the Naked palette. You are like Godzilla, man. And I'm gonna just put Gunmetal on the outer half of my eye. Two or three layers will do. I just want to make sure that it's showing up darker than the Dame Paladines color. And then I'm going to take, yet again, the same blending brush, and I'm going to apply just a little bit of creep on the outer corner before I use liquid liner to line my eyes. And before I move on, just take same brush, and you can wipe it off on the back of your hand, or a towel catches color better, so you can use a towel. And I'm gonna go back to Buck, and I'm gonna make sure that the edges are blended. The truth of the matter is that the way that the colors have come on, it's actually not even a harsh line, because I'm using a blending brush to apply every level. So, I'm gonna make sure I'm not blocking you guys. So I'm just gonna go back and blend the edges with Buck, and then use Naked and blend it right into the eyebrow. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about my eyeshadow being blended. That's the eye look. That's essentially the gray gradient that I did. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do eyeliner, and then go back. I'm gonna keep going back over and over again. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna deepen the outer edge with creep again and a matte black. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and put on eyeliner and give it a moment to dry before I diffuse the outer edge. So this is a pretty wet formula, so I'm just gonna give it a moment and let it dry up. And then I'm gonna go back with, you can use a filbert brush, and this is a brush by Low Cornell that I got at Michael's, and it's the 1/4, so it's teeny, teeny tiny. That's what it looks like. I like this one. I don't even know if you can buy it by itself, but I got it from eyebrows.com the first time I ever ordered eyebrow stencils, but it's same idea. It's about the same size, but it's a lot fluffier, and I like that because that's better for blending. So what I can do is I can go to Michael's and tell you guys if I can find a brush like this, or if you know, you can tell me. It's a precision detailing brush, essentially. So once the eyeliner is dry, I'm gonna go in with that small detail brush and go right into Creep, which is the glittery black in the Naked palette. And I'm gonna pack my brush just by pressing it into the eyeshadow, tapping off excess so I'm not having too much fallout. And then I'm going to do a V, a filled in V on the outer V of my eye. So here we go. Just wanna make sure I'm using the right side of the brush. And then before I blend, I wanna make sure that I get all the color off, either on my hand or again on a towel, or paper towel too, and flip the brush over and then use that to blend. Something that I do whenever I do any sort of eye look, I always want my outer edge to look flicked up because I want that to be, you know, the eyeshadow to be directional in that sense. So whatever eye color I put on the outside, no matter how light it is, I always take whatever brush I'm using and I just try to make a more definite line on the outside, like so, without going too high now. Okay, for the bottom lash line, I'm using my favorite bottom lash liner, which is the Victoria's Secret Dark Chocolate. And I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes with this, and then I'm gonna go over it with a dark navy blue eyeliner. So I like the brown, and I could stop at the brown, but I like a navy blue with the gray. And I absolutely love the Femme Couture Navy liner. And I can't tell you anything about this drying up or what have you because I've only had it for a couple months, but I'm gonna use an angle brush and I'm gonna go right over that dark chocolate liner on the bottom lash line. It's an almost black kind of navy blue. It's very, very dark, but it's not so dark that it's harsh like black would be. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish lining my eyes, and I'm just gonna use the rest of the Maybelline liners that I have to make sure that I get that clean look. And again, if you wanna reference my eyeliner tutorial, you guys can do that. And then go back and fix the shape and get the inner corner with the Master Precise liner. So before I apply mascara, this is the time for me to decide, do I want a darker outer corner or not, or am I happy with what I have now? And if I was going to go back and darken the corner, which I did on this eye, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. I'm just using a matte black. This one's from the Wet n Wild palette called Greed. Yes, so matte black, any matte black will suffice. This is the one that I was turned to because it's cheap and I wanna use it up. And I'm going back in, same brush, same little brush, and then I just brush right over the edge of the eyeliner on the outside. And all that does is just make it a little more dramatic. Now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. I'm going to apply mascara, good job there, to the top lashes and to the bottom lashes. And the bottom lash mascara that I'm loving so much is Great Lash Maybelline Lots of Lashes. This is awesome for bottom lashes, and I'm so happy that it's so affordable because I love it. And I'm not a bottom lash mascara kind of girl, but something about this just makes my eyes look very doll-like, and I love it. So here we go. Curl and paint. And my look is all done. Thanks for watching, bye. You can lay the Fabuliner down and then drag it across. I call this strip club. This is where it gets fun. Call this strip club and I'm like, you know, ditzy girl answers the phone. Hi, can I talk to your manager, please?